In the last couple of years, we played well against this team, well enough to at least earn victory. But it's always a fight. We expect the same thing this week from a game, high-scoring Arkansas football team that usually gives us all that we can handle. We'll have to match their intensity.
Frank Wilson, give some thoughts on LSU welcoming in Arkansas. Battle for the Golden Boot, Saturday morning, 11:45 a.m., Tiger Stadium, Tigers and the Hogs. LSU a 4.5-point favorite in this game. The Hogs, after beating Alabama A&M and Arkansas State to start the season, have lost 7 in a row.
Oof.
They are 2-7 on the year. They have an interim head coach. LSU amid a 3-game losing streak. Brian Kelly being fired. Tigers just 5-4 on the season now, having lost 4 of 5, firing Brian Kelly. They have an interim head coach with Frank Wilson. Tigers looking for bowl eligibility and something to salvage here down the home stretch. It'll be fascinating to watch when LSU has the football for all the wrong reasons, because you have 2 of the worst units in the country. Arkansas defensively is 125th in America in scoring defense.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, LSU offensively is one of the worst. LSU 95th, 23.9 points per game.
Oh, man.
An atrocious defense from Arkansas, a really bad offense from LSU. What gives there? That's sort of the game within the game. Give me your thought.
I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
When you get the interim head coach tag, do you get a pay raise?
Yes.
Like, do we know what that is?
No. I don't know what it is, but yes, you do get a bump.
Sick.
You're
like
compensated for it, yes.
Okay, nice. I like that. So here's what I'm looking for in this battle of the bads here, the pillow fight that's going to happen. I hoped last week that LSU would commit to the run and lean on the run. We talked about that on the show,
Yeah.
but we didn't really see it. I'm going to hope for that again. I would like to see more Harlem Berry. I would like to see a few different sets. But also, if Van Buren does indeed get the nod to start the whole game, a little more creativity from an offensive standpoint, I think would be a whole lot of fun. And it doesn't have to be scripted creativity either. I would like to see quarterback runs and some things like that. But that's and being the homer that I am, that's what I think is going to happen.
So Arkansas is atrocious defensively, and they're really, really bad on the back end. So LSU has a great advantage in the skill that they have at receiver out in space. So remember the game against Vanderbilt when LSU threw the little dump to Xavier, he made 2 guys miss, then went 62 yards for the score? Mm-hmm. That's the kind of play you'll be able to make against Arkansas because they're awful, and you have great athletes. I don't think LSU is capable of just consistently, methodically moving the ball down the field because they haven't been able to do that all year.
Right.
They can't run the ball against bad rushing defense. Ole Miss, when they faced them, one of the worst rushing defenses in the country, LSU only ran it 23 times in the game, I believe, was the number. Their inability to commit, even after we talked about it last week, they committed to the run in the first half and then abandoned the run in the second half. We did see some new things. We saw Garrett Nussmeier move the pocket. They ran boots and waggles, and that was good early in the game. Alabama adjusted, and LSU didn't really have an answer. You continue to see all the screens and the same stuff. And the reality is you can change offensive coordinators, you can change head coaches. The bottom line is your offense is what it is. Like, you don't get to go back to fall camp and reimagine an entire new offense. Like, you are what you are. And LSU is a team that has a bad offensive line. They don't and can't consistently run the football, and has really good athletes on the outside, but getting them the ball in space has been problematic because you don't protect your quarterback to give him time to survey the field and let your really talented receivers go make plays. LSU will have those opportunities because Arkansas is a terrible defense. There's 2 things in this game that I think will impact the game one way or another.
Okay.
One is the turnover margin. So Arkansas is 118th in America at -7 on the turnover margin. Part of the reason they've lost 7 consecutive games is because they don't protect the football. Taylen Green will throw it to the other team. And they have played close games. They just always make the mistake late. I mean, the Memphis game was so embarrassing as they're trying to run out the clock. They fumble, give Memphis the football, and Memphis goes and wins. They lost that game 32-31. They put up 35 on Ole Miss in Oxford. Lost 41-35 because couldn't stop them. I mean, Tennessee, they went to Knoxville, scored 31. They lost 34-31. The Texas A&M game was a 45-42 ball game. You know, the Auburn game was 33-24, was their lowest output, and they turned the ball over 4 times in that game. Like, Arkansas will turn the football over. And so if LSU's defense can be +3, +4 in the turnover margin, then LSU's got a great chance to win this game. But if Arkansas does protect the football, they're capable of doing what they've done, like scoring 42 against A&M, who's the number 3 team in the country, pretty good. They lost 38-35 last week to Mississippi State. Bobby Petrino's a really bright offensive mind, and he will scheme and he will call. And the other thing that I said, those 2 things, 1 is turnover margin, 2 is Taylen Green running the football. Like, I like LSU's defense. I think LSU's defense is talented and skilled, and for the most part this year they've played well, except when they went to Ole Miss, when they went to Vanderbilt, when they played Texas A&M, and I asked you this question last week. I'll ask it to you again. What do those 3 have in common?
Running quarterback.
Running quarterbacks. What did Alabama not have?
Yeah, running quarterback.
A running quarterback, and you held Alabama to 20 points. Same thing you did against Clemson when you held them to 7 or to 10 at the beginning of the season. When you're playing a traditional offense, a see-ball, hit-ball type defense, LSU's been great because you have really good players. What you don't have are guys that have any ability to stop running quarterbacks. And Taylen Green might be the best of all the running quarterbacks that you're going to face. He's 6'6". He's a legit 4'4" guy. And I have no confidence at all in LSU's ability to stop Taylen Green from running the football. So if you have another instance where your defense can't stop Taylen Green from running the football, it's going to tilt the field. They're going to extend drives, and they're going to score because that's what they do. You realize Taylen Green leads the country in total offense? The quarterback you're going to face tomorrow leads the country in total offense.
Oh, man, we're screwed.
Over 300 yards a game. Now, LSU's secondary is very good, and I think LSU's secondary can hold up if your front can keep Taylen Green in the pocket and make him beat you throwing the football. They'll make some plays because he's a really good player. But you have the athletes to hold up on the back end if you can contain him. I just don't think LSU can contain him because they couldn't do it to Diego Pavia. They couldn't do it against the Division II Trinidad Chambliss from Ole Miss. They couldn't do it against Marcel Reed, who ran for 120 yards against them. And I don't think they're going to be able to do it against Taylen Green on Saturday.
I don't like where this is going, dude.
And you don't know what you are at quarterback. You've got an injured Garrett Nussmeier, who apparently they're committing to starting. And you're going to try to get Michael Van Buren involved as well. This to me reeks of 2021 all over again. And 2021 was a game where you had Ed Ogeron was a lame duck. They started Max Johnson. After 1 series, they put Nussmeier in as a freshman. Nuss played the duration of the game. LSU couldn't do anything. The game went to overtime, and LSU lost to a bad Arkansas team in overtime. And I think this is a very similar scenario, and I do think this game has always meant more to Arkansas. And as much as it disgusts me to say it, I think Arkansas is going to win this game because I don't think LSU can stop Taylen Green from running the football. And I have no confidence. As bad as Arkansas's defense is, I don't think LSU can move the football and score. They've played bad defenses. I mean, Ole Miss was the worst run defense in the SEC when they played them, and LSU couldn't run the football. So LSU's opportunity, if we come back here on Monday and LSU won this game, it's because Arkansas did what they've done all year, which is turn the ball over 3-4 times. And if LSU's +3 in the turnover margin, +4, they'll win the game. But you're going to have no vibe, no energy in the stadium. It's 11:45 in the morning. There'll probably be 60,000 fans there. You'll have 40,000 empties. I mean, it's going to be an atrocious environment that's not going to elevate the players. They're going to have to motivate themselves. It sounds like Whit Weeks is not going to play again. He was massive in this game a year ago. Had 9 tackles, the huge play at the goal line to force the turnover. You're not going to have Whit again. I don't think LSU can stop this offense, and I don't think LSU's offense is capable of keeping pace. So I think Arkansas is going to win this game. I think it's like a 31-24 type game. Arkansas probably scores late, or LSU has an opportunity, and I think Arkansas is going to beat LSU Saturday in Tiger Stadium.
I hate to hear that.
I hate it too, but I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to beat Western Kentucky next week to get bowl eligible.
Guy's 6'6".
6'6", runs a legit 4.4. I saw him at media days. He is massive. And that is legitimate. I mean, he is 6'6". He is an incredible looking dude. If he could just protect football. I mean, he will have an NFL future if he could ever learn to protect the football. So, hate it, man. But I'm picking Arkansas in this football game tomorrow. I know.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.